I was born hard of hearing, the most useless shadow guard by my master's side. My master said I was like a pig. I said I'd go out and buy mushrooms right away. He couldn't take it anymore, so he sent me to spy on his sworn enemy. I disguised myself as a pancake seller and set up outside that man's gate. 2 months later, my master, looking furious, dragged me out of his enemy's bed. I told you to watch him, not sleep with him. After the mid-autumn banquet, my master swept every memorial in the study onto the floor. I got hit from all sides, but I still kneeled perfectly straight. I knew his anger wasn't aimed at me. It was aimed at the crown princess's ruthless, scheming strategist. I heard that at the banquet, Jack had once again made my master furious. Jack was sharp-tongued, and my master couldn't out-talk him, so he could only come home and throw a fit.
Can this Jack just go die already?
I'm afraid he can't, master. Do you have a death wish? I don't want to fish. My master pinched the bridge of his nose, looking like his head hurt. Get out. Men really are moody. Your servant takes her leave. I was a shadow guard, and because I was hard of hearing, I often misunderstood my master's orders completely. He scolded me all the time for it, but scolding never helped. Once my master called me a pig, but I heard it wrong and thought he told me to go buy mushrooms. That day, I carefully picked through the market and happily carried back a whole sack of the best mushrooms. My master was so mad, he had the kitchen cook mushrooms for days and forced me to eat them. The cooks were pretty good, so I ate happily. My master couldn't stand seeing me happy, so he threw away the whole sack of mushrooms. Sadly, my master, His Highness the Third Prince, had a terrible temper. Luckily, his face made up for it. He had an incredibly pretty face, said to come from his beautiful mother. That beauty didn't feel aggressive in the way people usually imagine. He was more like a house cat. Even when he swiped his claws, he was unbearably cute, and when he lost his temper, it was like a kitten hissing. So whenever he scolded me, I always got distracted staring at his face and couldn't hear a word he said. My master had no idea and kept thinking he looked very intimidating. The next day, my master told me to spy on Jack. I knew he just found me annoying and wanted to send me away, preferably far from him. My master didn't trust me at all. With that brain of yours, I don't expect you to accomplish anything big. Just watch what he usually likes and dislikes, then report back. Be careful, and don't get caught. I agreed. Sneaking straight into Jack's estate was too hard, so I bought a barrel stove from a pancake shop owner in the East Market and dragged it from the east side of the capital all the way to the west side. Jack's home was on the west side. Everything was ready, so I set up the stove and a wooden table outside Jack's gate and started selling pancakes. But Jack didn't show up for 3 days straight. I was devastated. If I failed this mission too, my master might really kick me out. Just when I was losing hope, Jack appeared. He was fair-skinned and cool-looking, the kind of person you couldn't look away from. I hadn't expected him to be that handsome, so I checked the portrait my master had given me before I left, and wondered if I had the wrong person. Then Jack, surrounded by attendants, walked toward me. I quickly put away the portrait in my hand, wiped my hands, and started kneading dough with all my strength. Jack stopped in front of my stall and silently watched me work. A skilled hunter must disguise herself as prey, so I ignored him and kept kneading the dough like a pro. The attendant beside him impatiently stepped forward. "Who said you could sell pancakes here? Do you know what place this is?" Jack frowned and raised his hand to stop the attendant, then spoke. "My name is Jack. I'm the prefect of the royal capital. Miss, where are you from? Why are you setting up a stall here? Am I not allowed to sell here?" "No, that's not it. According to Huayang law, vendors may set up here. As an official, I consider it my duty to let the people live and work in peace. Don't worry, miss. From now on, no one will stop you from selling here." "Really? I can really stay here from now on?" Jack jumped when I grabbed his hand. Of course it's true. For some reason, he turned his face away and stopped looking at me. I let go of his hand. Then I took a fresh, hot pancake from under the work table and stuffed it into his hand. "Thank you, sir. Take it and eat. It's free." He stared blankly at the pancake, as if remembering something. In the end, he left in a daze, holding that pancake. That attendant kept nagging his master about how suspicious I was and how dangerous it was to let me sell here, but I could tell Jack didn't hear a word of it. Because he suddenly turned around. "May I ask your name, miss?" "My name is Lucy." After that day, Jack often came to my stall for pancakes. Every time he brought 5 copper coins, and every coin was wiped clean. After enough visits, I figured out his taste. I was deeply pleased, so I wrote Jack's preferred flavors in a secret letter to my master. 2 days later, my master wrote back, "Useless fool, waste paper again and I'll kill you." My master was always so fierce with me. Jack was different. He was always gentle. When we chatted, he would occasionally ask questions about me, like why I was running a stall alone at such a young age and where my parents were. I casually replied, "My parents died long ago." A flicker of pain rose in his eyes and he quietly stopped talking. I was an orphan from the war, bought by Tom, the Third Prince. He originally wanted me as a concubine, but when he found out I had natural strength and excellent martial potential, I was sent to become a shadow guard instead. I was thrown into the so-called Iron Blood camp and struggled between life and death for years. Many people my age died, but I survived. I survived, sure, but my master still seemed to hate me. "If you weren't still a little useful, I would have thrown you into the pond to feed the fish long ago." My eyes lit up. "We're having fish for lunch? Grass carp or common carp?" My master took a deep breath and told me to get out. Rule 3 of the Shadow Guard Code. Stay loyal to your post and know your job. As a shadow guard, I knew a little about a lot of jobs, including, but not limited to, secret assassinations, stealing intelligence, and kneeling to beg for mercy. Mostly kneeling to beg for mercy. Now I had one more skill, selling pancakes. I had been running my stall outside Jack's home for a month, and Jack came more and more often. Not only did he come, he also brought me things. Sometimes sweets, sometimes jewelry. Even when I didn't want them, he found all kinds of reasons to make me accept them.